Howdy. Me and my friends, we kind of brainstormed together. A good game idea, I think, is a Cryptid Soulslike survival RPG, I guess. I don't know. I'm going to end up live streaming a bunch of my sessions just to have some video files for editing later.
What's that?
So if you wanted to check it out, my internet's poo-poo though, so fair warning. So for today's session, I had 3 main goals in mind. I was going to complete a main menu, I was going to create a save system, and then also create a component to put on the player character that has attributes that I want to be incorporated in the game. Which, spoiler alert, I was able to get through all of it today. I'm pretty proud. I had the main menu all set up, and then I just added to the map to make the map say, hey, add the main menu to the screen. I did a quick test to see how it looked, and of course, nothing ever works the first time you want to try it. And I forgot to add specific things to make it so that it would focus on the main menu and not click on the background. So yeah, got that figured out. Then I started adding to the main menu the setting options, and it turns out I used the wrong combo list. I clicked on keys instead of string, because apparently keys have a weird set of binds that pop up. I didn't discover this until a little bit later, but I actually big brained this. I switched it on string input, so I didn't have to do a bunch of buttons leading into, well, select this, then that, and then this, and apply. So I just had everything set up into one function, and it was pretty clean. It was at this point that I started adding the easy functions, like the quit option, and then I tidied up the resolution drop-down text next to it, because I thought the drop-down without any text was really weird looking. Alright, main menu is done, and it's now time to move on to the save settings.
Run.
Which threw me for a loop for a little bit, but you know what? I figured it out. I screwed up the code, and I would try to change the settings, and it would freeze the game. It happened twice. I was like, okay, something screwed up. I screwed something up so badly, and I found it. I had an endless loop in there. You may be wondering, or you may not be, because you have no idea what I'm talking about. You're like, if I save a string of a resolution, how do you get that back out to set it as the resolution? Well, my friend, have you ever heard of split on strings? I hadn't, but I problem solved that through. So I'm that's pretty big brain if I do say so myself. And then it was in this moment that I was just messing around, making sure that everything was working as I thought it should. And now we're going to move on to the component that I wanted to add to the player, which would hold all the information about their stats. So I set up all their attributes, and I roughly made some functions. I have to come back to this later because I'm not really sure how I want to implement it into the game yet. And for a bonus, I made a second level, and I transferred one level so that it was the main menu one, and then had it switch over to the map. And I had it functional by the end of this session, which is crazy because I've never done this before. And as for a double bonus, I added a pause menu to the level map, and it's able to go back to the main menu. That's crazy, dog. I've never done that before, but I had just had to copy all the settings I had from the main menu for the resolution. And that's my first session complete. That's 4 hours later, and I've done 3 things I set out to do, and hopefully I can get a lot more progress on this, because I'm very excited to actually make a small little game, because I think I can do it. Well, see you next time. Bye!